How what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' is D. About to react to this video. This is DMX Funny Moments. As most of you guys know, he just passed away. So RIP to one of the GOATs. But I want us to see his funny moments. So we're gonna watch this short video of some of the funny things that he has said. But I have a very different view on this situation and just death in general and how we treat it as a society. So I'm gonna talk about that at the end, but yeah, let's see his funny moments. Let's watch. Get at me, dog. He digs all his bark. He drinking Hennessy as he getting a tattoo. I cannot.
Okay.
What'd he say?
Well, that just ingratiated you to me. I've never heard the F word before, so it's okay.
I learned that this is not where I want to be, man.
Oh,
you know, I mean, jail used to be a place where it was like, all right, I'll go there, you know, I'll be the life of the party. What up? It's nothing. I'll live. It's good.
What?
This jail is ridiculous. It's disrespectful. Come on, Pink. What does that have to do with being in jail? Why?
I cannot. Why is it Pink?
What is that all about?
But why does that matter, DMX?
Yes. I think I was out.
Were you out?
When?
November?
Yeah, I was out. Yeah, I was out. Yeah.
You were in Miami.
Yeah, I was in Miami. We partied too. We partied, man. It was. I mean, to drive through the streets of Miami, man. And normally gunshots mean war, but these were such shots of celebration, man. Like you could just hear gunshots going off, you know, all in the air, though. You know, people drive by, people going, yeah, we won. You know, it was a beautiful feeling.
How do you feel that Obama has talked during the campaign about black culture, black fathers, that he probably wouldn't like the messaging in music?
What's the message in my music that he wouldn't like?
Probably some of the stuff about killing, guns, drugs.
These reporters be setting niggas up. What does that have to do with anything?
Killing other people.
Let me read you one.
All right. So maybe I do. All right, maybe I do.
Yeah, don't lie now.
Let me read
You got me there.
I can name a few lines too. But what's the
28, been there, done that, seen that, won that, put a gun to that.
He was so aggressive.
Like the average nigga eat meals 8 times a fucking day. Before I went to school, I was a nigga. And when I got off of school, I ate lightly. I fed my dog first. I got home, and then got aspiration the next day. So they remain friends. Yeah, you know why I did that, right? He was like, boy, nigga ain't did nothing, but I'm like, you know why I did that, right? Why you hot? Tell me why you hot.
Yes, I loved his aggression and passion. It was so raw and he was hilarious. But yeah, I understand that people are gonna naturally be upset and they're gonna be sad when people pass away. These are natural emotions. There's nothing wrong with feeling those, but I really hope that as a society one day we can transition to being at least a little more accepting of death. As a society, we are not accepting of death at all, and it's so odd because it's like it's inevitable. We're all going to die, and we're going to witness so many legends die in art, in acting, in music, sports. If we're fortunate ourselves to live a long time, we're going to witness a lot of people die. Like every year, we're going to witness huge stars pass away. This is just the cycle of life, and I feel like we are just suffering every time someone passes away, and I don't feel like we need to. And the people who pass away, they don't want us to suffer. They don't want us to be sad and depressed and mourning and burning candles for long periods of time and just, you know, dwelling in that sadness. Like I said, those are normal emotions to feel, and I don't want to take away from anyone's pain that they experience when a huge celebrity that they look up to passes, or even someone in their family. But I just feel like that should come with some type of acceptance as well. We're not taught that as a society, to accept death. We fear death, and we are so devastated and surprised when people pass, even though that's an inevitable part of life. I just don't think it's very healthy, and it's good for us to have to continue to suffer so much. And I'm definitely coming from a spiritual standpoint, but whether you are spiritual or religious or not, the fact of the matter is, it's not done for us when we die anyway. Like, we are made up of energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. That's basic in physics. Physics and spirituality is very much so interwoven. You can do research on that. That's another topic for another day. But I just don't think we need to treat it like the end of the world, because it is not. Of course, experience your sadness, experience your disappointment with them no longer being with us, but let's just celebrate the contributions that they made. Let's celebrate their life and celebrate their art or their music, or if they were a good parent or great friend or whatever. Let's celebrate that and focus on the positivity in that. I don't feel like it needs to be such a dark, depressing time. And my mom passed away in 2018, so I thought the situation was sad, and it reminded me of her because we had to take her off life support as well, just like his family had to take him off of life support, to my understanding. And it's very hard, and I don't want to take away from what his family and close friends are experiencing, because it's super difficult, but I just think that we should just be more accepting of death is all. I don't think we need to suffer as much. I think we should treat it as a natural occurring situation because it is. It just is. It's the reality. We're all gonna die. I'm gonna die. You gonna die. Everybody watching is gonna die. Okay, and it just is what it is. You know what I mean? So I think we should focus more on their life and the good that they brought to the world. And with that being said, I listened to DMX a lot as a kid because my mom really loved him, and years after, what's his album called? Let me look it up. And Then There Was X. So years after And Then There Was X was even released, because it was released in 1999, she was still playing it. She loved this album, so I know like so many songs from this album, and my favorite are What's My Name, Here We Go Again, and What These Bitches Want. Of course, that's such a classic song with Cisco. He had some perfect ad-libs on that song. It was everything. But if you're not familiar with DMX, like he was such an innovator in rap on so many levels, and he rapped with so much passion. You really felt him when he was rapping, and I think that's why I like Meek Mill as well. Like, he reminds me of DMX as far as him being very passionate and aggressive with his delivery. And I know people always joke about Meek Mill yelling, but it's like, I fuck with that. And that's probably because, you know, growing up, I would hear DMX yelling all over the goddamn track. But you felt what he was rapping about. So yeah, it is unfortunate, but I want to focus on the positive things that he brought to the rap industry, you know, and I think that should just be more of the norm. And of course, be sad, sure, but I just feel like we need to cope with death a bit better is all. That's all I'm saying as a society. Y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one.